In this video, I'm gonna talk about Forager. At the time of making this one, there was an upcoming update about making everything nuclear powered, but I need to free up some space on my disk, so here we are. Welcome to a deserted island surrounded by an ocean and populated by all sorts of resources that grow faster than weed. You have no explicit objective aside from keeping yourself busy and building structures to find out what they do in life. Predictably, the furnace can refine ore, the windmill can refine crops, and I forgot that you can full screen the game. This here is the brainchild of a developer who wanted to live through the Stardew Valley experience but did not want to dig around for 238 hours consuming all of the available content. So, as developers are wont to do, he spent years working full-time on building a compacted interpretation that can be completed in under 50 hours. The end result is a heavily tightened and simplified gameplay where the solution to all of your problems is to hit them with a pickaxe. You mine rocks with your pickaxe, you fell trees with your pickaxe, you kill enemies with your pickaxe. If you dislike where you put your building, pickaxe. When in doubt, hit everything with your pickaxe and you will be fine. Controls can be in the form of a controller or by way of keyboard and mouse. I heavily recommend the latter for the sake of higher precision. The most challenging aspect of it is trying to find your own cursor among the incredible flurry of colors and screen shakes and particle effects that fill your display on a constant basis. The more you progress, the more you will want to disable some of the animations so that your experience feels a little less like an acid trip. Money is used to purchase new islands which contain their own goodies such as small dungeons, shrines, puzzles, or simply more room for you to put buildings on and mine for resources. You can also put your money to good use by building markets so that you can sell excess items and purchase whatever else you need to progress. Meanwhile, experience goes towards leveling up, which unlocks new skills of your choosing, split between whatever unlocks new buildings and items, and whatever improves your quality of life, or even automates some of your work. The game has 4 modes: Classic, in which you build up your world until you get tired of it; Speedrun, which is the same as Classic but with a timer so that you too can masturbate to GDQ; Single Island, in which you cannot purchase any new territory, but you get a bigger starting island to make up for it; and Hard Difficulty, in which the monsters are simply meaner than before. When it comes to the gameplay itself, the cycle is easy to notice. You grab resources, you put them in the appropriate building, and you wait for that building to spit out the result. Grab that result, put it into another building, and continue on until you have the shiny new item you desire. These desirable items usually come in the form of equipment upgrades, so that you can mine faster, carry more stuff, or even earn money and experience quicker. By the way, you will want to know in advance that one of your upgrades allows you to destroy literally anything and everything on the map, including puzzle pieces. You will want to triple check your achievement list before you put that thing to use, unless the thought of starting over to grab a missing achievement is what makes you hard and wet. I am not one to judge on kinks. The drift turns start happening when you realize that you can delegate a lot of your early work to either buildings or pets, and you can take it as far as simply leaving your computer while everything around you explodes and lands into your inventory on its own. By the time you reach the endgame, you are less concerned about falling short on resources and more on maximizing your output in order to build your last few upgrades or reach that one achievement in which you need to have literally $1 trillion in your pocket. The ways in which this is accomplished leaves your screen into a polluted mess of bouncing animation and an endless fire hose of clicks and dings while you sit in the middle and twiddle your thumbs. You can always jump into the endgame dungeon to occupy yourself and mine for more resources, but in case you are trying to break a record, I will have you know that the top spots on the leaderboard have gone beyond floor number 600. Once you have unlocked everything you need to unlock, and your construction operates like the well-oiled machine that it is, all that is left for you to do is wait. Wait for your resources to gather. Wait for your items to craft. Wait for your money to generate so that you can get your $1 trillion and check that off the bucket list. All this by putting all your effort into making less effort later. And it is then that you realize the objective of the game all along had been to play the least possible amount of game. In short, what the hell, this game is golf.